What's up, everybody? I'm Animus J. Welcome back to Unity SMP Aquatic. We're kicking this off with a dragon head and out at the prison, as you can see. Today, we are finally going to get on course with all the wonderful ideas that I have for our prison ravine that we started, oh man, what seems like ages ago. So I really haven't done a whole lot to it. I started laying down a couple slabs. I dug out a little area for some holding cells and whatnot. I planted a million cactus. That's where all the green dye came from for the cyan in the nether hub for all the clay and the glass. But in these, no, not those chests. Is it this chest? I think it's in this chest. Yeah, in this chest, we have a ton of wood. And that's because right here in this spot, we are going to build an iron farm, but we're going to make it look like a watchtower. So it's gonna come up above the ground into the sky, and it'll be decorated to look like a guard tower that you would see outside of a prison. Now we're going with kind of an old-timey sort of a prison, you know, so it's not gonna look super fancy. It's gonna have wooden support beams and all of that, but yeah, that's what we're shooting for. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to lay the base down first, and like basically the iron farm itself is going to get built first, and then once I do that, once that's finished, then we're going to go ahead and decorate it. So I'm going to get started on that because that's not it's not fun, guys. You don't want to watch me do the whole thing. It's going to take a bit of a while. We're going to have to get villagers. There's a whole lot of steps to it. We're going to need a lot of water, all that kind of stuff. I promise I will explain a bit of what's going on. But for right now, all I'm going to do, right now what I got to do is decide where the center point is going to be. And I think I want it to be right about here. Looks like it'll be good. So it's going to come up decently high into the air because, you know, it's a guard tower. They need to be able to see a ways out. We don't want it to be too ridiculous, although it does need to be proportional to how wide it's going to be. So maybe a little bit more, possibly, because it is going to be tall on its own as a structure. So basically right here, if I could place the blocks, this is going to be the chute, essentially, that the iron golems will get flushed down to the killing chamber, kind of a thing. The killing chamber basically is going to be right here. Actually, it might even be at this level. Ooh, I'm going to have to work that out because I don't want it to have a weird looking killing chamber down at the bottom. I kind of want the killing chamber to be disguised right here, which also reminds me we're going to have to use something other than wood for this part because we are going to be using lava to kill them. So yep, that's not a problem though. I have plenty of stone bricks. Let me see, where can I put this that it's not going to do tons of damage? All right, guys, I'm going to get to it and I'll check in with you in a bit. All right, so here's the basic height. Well, actually, it's going to be a little bit taller than that, actually, because we still got to do the top floor. But the bottom spawning floor is in, as well as all the doors. And so you can see that's how wide it is, and that's what I was talking about, that we couldn't have it too close to the ground because then it wouldn't really look like a tower. So I don't know, I almost even want to make it higher up than it is, but I don't want it to be like stupid high up there. So we're gonna live with it being right there. But what we're gonna do is put in one more floor, and then what I want to have is, because if you look where the gray bricks are right there on the side, that's normally where the villagers would go, one on this side and one on the opposite side. But what I want to do actually is I want to make a walkway around it, and then I'm just going to let the villagers basically free roam around the outside as if they are the guards standing their posts. That's kind of what I'm going for, and hopefully that's not going to screw with the whole center of the village point kind of a thing. I don't think that it will, because it's based more on the doors, and regardless of where the villagers are, they should still see the doors. But anyways, that's where we're at for right now, so I'm going to keep going at it, and I'll probably have most of the farm itself finished when I bring you back in for the next clip. So there's the basic part of the farm itself built. Everything is actually in place for the farm except for the villagers at this point. And so this is what my inventory is a little bit clogged right now. I need to. I'm still smelting cobblestone into normal stone, and the chest that I'm smelting it into is running out of space, so I had to clear a whole bunch out. That's why I have a ton of it. Anyways, moving on. So these are the legs that are gonna come down, sort of like the supports, if you will, that's holding the tower up. If you imagine like a guard tower sort of a thing, we don't need that one actually. And that's kind of what I'm going for. I don't know if the way I'm doing it is gonna look good. I don't want the legs to come straight down. I want them to come out at an angle. But how much of an angle is the question, and is it gonna look funny? I felt like just one single log for a leg was not strong enough, so I did 3, but I might even extend it out to be 4. I don't know. I do kind of like the way that the 3 looks. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna finish taking it down to the ground and just see how it looks. Once it's all the way down here. So let's make that a bit longer, because I'm thinking we can. The closer we get to the ground, I'm thinking we can make it longer and longer, basically. Oop, break that. There, and then no. So kind of like that, and then maybe this one. Yeah, we could just do this one all the way down, like so, and then let's break the netherrack, perhapsably. Yep. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I think that looks pretty good, especially once we get the rails up around the side. And I really want to do a roof. I have to check if half slabs will break the villages. If you're not familiar with how iron farms work, basically what you do is you create a very massive village in one spot. You give it villagers to make it recognized as a village, and then when a village has a certain amount of doors, certain amount of villagers, then it produces iron golems in the center of the village, and that's how iron farms work. So I don't know though if half slabs will break the village, because in order to constitute as a village, it's got to be a door with more blocks on one side than on the other side, and I don't know if slabs count towards that block count. If they don't, then I have a really cool roof idea that I want to do. But if they do, then we're just going to have to leave the top kind of open. But I am going to at least bring slabs out a little bit to make it look a little bit more. I won't be too mad if we can't do a roof, because from down here, you can't see it anyways. Yeah, I mean, obviously when we fly over with the Elytra, we'll see it. But that's really not a big deal. We can only do so much about things like that. I mean, we could always do glass, but I think glass might just look kind of funny. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what happens. And you can see I changed the legs. We ran into an issue where this leg was going to be hanging off the side, and I did not want to move the entire thing like 3 blocks over just because of the leg. So I tried it out with the straight legs, and I actually liked it better. I do actually like it better with the straight legs. But what I want to do is do like a cross beam supports, kind of like from there diagonally down to there, and same thing there diagonally down to there. But before I do that, what I actually want to do is I want to get the villagers in. That way, while I'm finishing everything else up, we can start getting some iron. So yeah, the villagers, there's a village full of brown coats somewhere around here. Where is it? I believe it's in that direction. So what I'm gonna do, and guys, I see so many YouTubers struggle with villagers so much, and I mean, yes, they are 100% absolutely a pain. However, they don't have to be that much of a pain, okay? So like right now, I'm not gonna drag these guys in carts all the way across this desert, okay? Because it's like right there, just out of rendering distance in that direction. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build an a nether portal way over there. I'm gonna push them in the nether portal. I'm gonna break that nether portal. I'm gonna push them back into the nether portal, and that's gonna bring them pretty much right over. It should bring them right over to here. I believe that's within distance for one nether portal. If not, then I'll just, you know, hook them up. But anyways, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to break my nether portal that's right here on the ground, and I'm going to build one right up there on the walkway. That way I don't got to do water elevators. I don't got to do any of that stupid crap. All I got to do is build a portal inside of their town, push them into it, break down the portal, rebuild the portal over there, up there, and then push them back through. It should be just that easy, guys. So, if we pillar on up here, all the way up here, and yeah, there we go. Okay, and let's go ahead and put a plank right there. Oh, I'm gonna have to bring, shoot, I'm gonna have to bring another fence post here, but okay, let's do, actually, you know what we can do? Instead of doing that, let's go ahead and break this and this and this, and we're going to, what we're gonna do, oh, you know what, I need it to be, yeah, that'll work. Okay, so what we're doing is we're building the portal. I have a bunch of villagers in the nether right now. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Place there. You. Okay, and then what we gotta do is make sure these idiots don't go running off the edge when they do come through here. So let's light this up. There we go. Alright, now this is going to take me to my normal portal that I have in the nether, and you're going to see I've got a whole bunch of idiots standing around in here. Oh no, oh, it took me to Android's portal. Crap. Okay, I'm going to have to break her portal. Sorry, Carrie, but it's only temporary. I'll fix it, I promise. I will fix it. It's because I screwed up the linking when I moved everything around in order to do this. So 1 minute. All right, here's all the idiots standing around. Yeah. Okay, and ooh, I gotta relight this portal. Okay, hopefully it's gonna be linked properly. Hopefully me breaking Carrie's portal made this be proper, but let's find out. I don't want to set one of these guys on fire here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see where that guy went through before we send the rest of these guys in. Hopefully we should be on top of the iron farm. Let's find out. And we're suffocating in a block. Where are we? There we are. Okay, we did it. We made it. Yeah, we're good. Okay, the one problem here is going to be getting these guys out. That's actually not even an issue either, because once I get them all through, what I can do is I can just break the portal and, you know, they'll just walk right out. I don't know why I'm getting damage though every time I go through. So let's push the rest of these guys in. Thank you, sir. You in the corner with the attitude. Come on, guys. Let's go. Follow all of your friends, please. Yep, there we go. Okay. And you as well, please. Do not... Crap, the other guy. Did the other guy run away, or did he go... Did he go in the portal? I think he went in the portal. I don't see him anywhere else, and he couldn't have gone that far that fast, right? Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're good. Yeah. Okay, yep, they're all good. And there we have it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 villagers all up here ready for iron golems to start spawning in. And so yeah, I'm gonna clean up this mess and put up the rest of the rails, and then we're going to... Oh, and there's our first iron golem. Oh, I can't even get down, but do you hear it? Oh, it's our first one, guys. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up and put in the fences. And the last thing that I want to do, at least for the time being, we're going to do more to this thing much later on when we have a lot more stuff hooked up and certain other things that I don't want to reveal yet. Anyway, sorry. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to make a spiraling staircase that's going to go up to where the chests are at the moment. And then we're going to add some support looking frames to it as well. And once I finish this too, I'll step back and show you guys. But I'm really liking the way that it's turning out. I'm not really digging this chest coming out like that, but that's fine because we can rearrange those chests to come in a different direction if we so desire, and I do so desire that. But anyhow, this thing's working. I did have to change the fence that keeps the villagers in. I had those half slabs underneath the fence. I had to change that. You can't see it from here, but I had to change that. Okay, so maybe what we'll do from here is then just make one platform that comes out and along here. That way if somebody wanted to observe the death of the iron golems, you know, they could, kind of a thing. Almost like this is a little office below the guard tower. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so I'll clear this out later, but I had to make changes to the fences. So you can see, if you look from right here, you can see there is a gap between the planks that they're standing on, or the slabs are standing on, and the fence. And that's because an iron golem spawned on one of the planks that the fence was on, which I'm pretty sure is not supposed to be possible because there's a fence on there. But oh, and an iron golem just now died. Anyways, when you stand back, you can't see it at all. You can't tell that there's a distance between the fence and the structure. So I'm okay with that. And we got our cross beams in right there. Another thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay the floor all underneath it with these half slab brick stones. And then we're going to have the fences are gonna come up and maybe do something like this to make it look like, you know, it's kind of supporting, because we don't want to have floating, you know, we don't want to have floating stuff. So just every so often we'll have a fence post coming up like that and support the structure so that it looks a little bit more more realistic and less floaty, if you know what I mean. I'm just putting in a few final touches right now, and then we're gonna call this thing finished. And I gotta say, guys, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Like I said before, this is the next day, by the way, for me. I did some AFK time last night, which would be in between cuts for you, and then as well, what I did is while I was at work, I opened my phone onto the realm, and then I just let it sit there, and then I just moved it every couple of minutes so that it wouldn't log me out. So I don't know, maybe total time like 30-40 minutes possibly as AFK. And let me show you. Oh, I just went in a complete circle like an idiot. Okay, so I just showed you the way around. All right, I put these gates on here. That way I could AFK up at the top without having to worry. Now, these are all bottom half slabs, so nothing is going to spawn here. We don't need to worry about that. This light it's not going to stay right there. I just needed that because it's hard for me to see on the phone. The rest of these, I don't know. I might leave them. I might look for a better place, maybe on the corners down there, possibly. But if we look, oh, and yeah, as you can see, I moved the chest over to here. Told you it wasn't a big deal. I told you. Anyway, ta-da! Look at that, guys. Almost 2 whole freaking stacks. I mean, tell me that's not amazing, right? Tell me that's not freaking stellar and awesome and amazing and magical and all that cool stuff. So let me come down here. I'm undecided whether or not I'm going to put rails on the inside. I kind of like the way it looks, just not having it. But at the same time, I think it might look good with it. So yeah. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Did I finish? Oh, I did not finish. Okay, hold up. Let me put these guys. These go 1. Okay, do I need to? Okay, let's do this then. Let's bring these down to here because the level of sand is lower here, so that way it looks more natural. And then what I was supposed to also do was fill in all right here with sand so that and we can even bring this out a bit so that it looks a little bit more natural. Yeah, like that. Yep. Maybe one right there. And then right here a bit. There we go. We'll call that good. Okay, and that was my dog in the background if you heard that weird noise. Boom! Look at that, guys. It looks great. I know I was talking about, I just said it looks great and then I looked away faster than you could even look at it, didn't I? I hate when people do that and I just did it to you guys. I'm sorry. Anyways, boom. There it is. Look at that. Oh, and there's an iron golem. He's dying. Yeah, get some. Give me some iron. Anyways, I like it, guys. I think it looks wonderful. I think it looks great. I talked about a roof, a ledge, right along right there, maybe half slab sticking out. I might still do that, but to be honest, guys, I like the way that it looks already. Dang it, block lag. Look at this block lag, guys. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Dark is on right now. That could be why I'm having block lag, but normally people who are closer to me, oh, and there he goes. Normally people who are closer to me, I don't normally get block lag. It's when like Carrie is on that I get. Actually, you know what? When Zloy is on, I don't have issues. It's usually Carrie and Jim is normally when they're on, I experience the lag. So maybe it has something to do with the two of them. Yes, I'm still wearing the dragon head. Maybe it has something to do with the two of them. Okay, so oh yeah, I was gonna give you guys another perspective because I do like what I did with the cross beams, the little metal looking support deals, and all the villagers, because they can't reach the doors, they're just kind of chilling. Yeah, they're just chilling, and because we're in a desert, we don't got to worry about lightning, so we don't got to worry about those guys getting struck. But man, let me know what you guys think, because I think this looks amazing. But that's it for today. So I do hope that you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and if you really enjoyed it, then make sure to subscribe. But that's it, guys. I'm Animus J, the Talking Dragon Head, and I will catch you later.